Beer here back in the Fantasy Bar. Monday is here. We are back with some of my favorite plays ready for you on FanDuel and DraftKings tonight, including a game I think is definitely stackable here on this slate. A team I want to load up on from the West Coast, a starting pitcher I think is in a great matchup here that may be discounted in ownership, and a beast of the night that's going to be the cheapest bat I give you out of all 5 bats. Who are we talking about? Only one way to find out. Belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack. Hope everybody out there had a great weekend. Welcome in to the bar here. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you to go here on FanDuel and DraftKings. As always, let's take a second. Click that thumbs up button, guys. If you enjoy the videos, all I'm asking in return is to hit that tip jar and that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Check out scoresandodds.com/beer as well. Tons of great stuff over there. That link in the description of the video. Now, as far as the slate goes, smaller slate of games here tonight, do have some weather concerns. We're going to push forward. We're going to go to some of those games. If we have to make adjustments to anything, we will do so, both on Twitter and in the YouTube comment section. So we got you covered if rain cancels any of our plays here tonight. A reminder, our intro play can be found in our intro video on our RotoGrinders Shorts YouTube page. We'll give you that leadoff play there, and every video will give you the rest of the plays here in the main video. All right, let's get into it. Again, smaller slate of games, but looks like a fun slate. Let's start in the outfield with Julio Rodriguez of Seattle. Now, we know the name of the game of Rodriguez. It's power, it's speed, it's a lot of ways this guy can score fantasy points. I know it's been a frustrating season. The power and speed, though, have certainly been there. Batting average not great, sitting at 240, and the production been up and down with this guy. I think a lot of people, including myself, had higher expectations. This guy's too good to be this down, and he's still been pretty productive here this season. 185 ISO, leads the team with over 9 fantasy points per game against right-handed pitching, and going to get a good matchup here with Trevor Williams, who doesn't strike out a lot of batters. We negate a lot of that worry. ISO's over 200 against both of his primary pitches, the fastball and the slider, about 2/3 of what he's going to throw to right-handed pitching. Julio Rodriguez hits very well and hits for power. So expensive price tag, but we know the upside is there and the matchup is there. Loving Julio Rodriguez here tonight on Monday night. All right, let's stay there in Seattle. Let's stay there in the outfield with Jared Kelnick. So Kelnick's certainly been struggling. Had that hot stretch where he couldn't do any wrong, but it's kind of come back down to earth here. What's that going to do? It's going to lower ownership. It's going to keep him off the radar. And I love the Seattle stack here on this slate here tonight. We mentioned strikeout upside really negated with Trevor Williams. One of the biggest worries with Jared Kelnick, that strikeout rate way up in the mid-30s against right-handed pitching. But Trevor Williams only striking out less than 13% of left-handed bats this season. So I think Kelnick in a good spot to get things going here. Put the ball in play, especially if he sees that fastball. That is the primary pitch from Trevor Williams almost 50% of the time. That's the pitch to left-handed hitters. We're talking a 337 ISO for Kelnick against that fastball. Williams also having some struggles with lefties. 354 WOBA allowed, hard contact rate over 42%. Love Seattle here tonight. I think Kelnick gets it going tonight against Mr. Trevor Williams. All right, let's get you a starting pitcher I'm looking at tonight. I'll obviously have some great options up top. Strider, Castillo. We're going to save you some money here with the old man, Justin Verlander of the Mets. Now, does Verlander have the upside to compete with those guys if they're on? No, he does not, but we're seeing that in the price as well. Getting a nice discount here on Justin Verlander. If you can afford Strider, Castillo, I'm not saying they're not bad plays. They're fantastic plays. Strider in a great matchup with the strikeout happy Twins, but wanted to get you a cheaper option, wanted to get you a potential SP2 to pair with one of those guys. I think Verlander can be that guy. Now, 20 DraftKings points or more in almost half his starts here, and against much better offenses than what he's going to see here tonight with Milwaukee. Has put up some big numbers against some solid teams this season. Now, the Brewers not been solid against right-handed pitching, that's for certain. 4th highest strikeout rate against right-handed pitching, and bottom 10 pretty much every category that you can look at. WOBA, ISO, WRC plus. It's a punchless lineup here tonight. If you can give us 20, 25 DraftKings points in the low 8s, I'll take that every day of the week. Justin Verlander, my favorite pitcher tonight in a good matchup with the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, back to the bats here. This is going to be a danger spot in Cincinnati. We'll keep a close eye on it here today, but we're rolling with second baseman shortstop Matt McLean. Now again, weather the name of the game here. There's certainly a concern. Normally avoid these games. We got a smaller slate of games here tonight, and I love this spot here for the Reds and Matt McLean, so I wanted to include it. We'll hope Mother Nature agrees. If she does not, we will make those adjustments here. Got some backup plays ready for you to go. But McLean really been hitting well this season, and especially the last 2 days against Atlanta. This guy was absolutely on fire. 6 hits, couple home runs, 7 RBIs in those 2 games, and really mashing lefties this season. We're talking a 440 WOBA, ISO well over 300 this season against left-handed pitching. And what a matchup here. Cole been really struggling with right-handed bats. WOBA over 400, ISO approaching 300. A lot of hard contact here as well at 54%. Ton of Cincinnati Reds that I love here tonight. If that weather holds off, very, very stackable here tonight in this matchup with Baltimore. Big total in this game. Let's hope no rain. Let's hope we get some Matt McLean. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, let's run it back. Beast of the Night contest, very easy to play, free, and thank you to you guys for hanging out and supporting the video. All you got to do, head to the comment section after you've clicked that thumbs up button and guess fantasy points on FanDuel for my highest scoring bat of the night. The closest guess going to win themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. While you're down there, who's your beast of the night? You rolling with Strider? You rolling with a bat? You got somebody under the radar you're rolling with? Let me know your favorite play here for Monday night in that YouTube comment section. All right, let's wrap it up. My favorite play for Monday night, you know, that's the beast of the night. All right, beast time. I promise you my cheapest bat of the 5 bats I'm going to give you in this spot. It's exactly what we are going to deliver. We're going to stay right there with Cincinnati and Baltimore and go to the other side with Anthony Santander of the Orioles, tonight's beast of the night. So again, a little risky here with the weather, looking dicey there, but we're going to roll the dice here and we'll make those adjustments if needed. But Santander been a man on fire of late. 5 home runs over the last 6 games, so really swinging a good power stick here and kind of been doing that all season long, especially against lefties. Leads this team in both WOBA over 400, ISO sitting at a nice 238 here, and a great matchup for Baltimore here as well. This game can be stacked a ton of different ways with a couple of these lefties on the hill really struggling with righties. 372 WOBA allowed by Williamson, ISO way up at 293, 36% fly ball rate, and check out that hard contact rate at over 57% against right-handed hitters. Orioles in a smash spot here as well. Anthony Santander, easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's beast of the night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Monday 6-pack. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points on FanDuel tonight for my highest scoring hitter. Don't even have to guess who it is. Just guess fantasy points. If you're the closest guess, you win a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Best of luck. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist